Happy Friday. So this is Beth, my friend. Say hi, Beth.
Hi.
Like, hi. She's not sure about this whole live thing. But it's fun because we wanted to just really go live and let you guys kind of listen in to what we're talking about. This is Beth's first Kiwi Lane page, and she's using the June's Kiwi Club. For those of you that were able to get on the Kiwi Club and get June's, which is Adventures Awaits, right? So, oh yeah, and we're going to use that. So that's what we're working with. She has some hunting pictures. So I told her before she came to bring pictures in mind.
Right.
And that's as far as we got, right? Okay, so the first thing we did is pick a background sheet. So we're just going to let you guys listen in. If you have questions, shoot them. I'll try to catch them. But I thought, hey, let's go live and let people kind of listen into the process as you make your first Kiwi Lane page.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Okay, so we picked our background paper, and I wanted to point that out because I was telling her to pay attention to the background with your pictures. So we'll do as good as we can with you guys watching where you are with your view. So this is her pictures. Hunting. Is this your husband and your son? Is
My
that
husband and his friend.
Oh, his friend. Okay, they do that together. So she had the option between the white background. Oh, you even had the brown. Did you check out the brown one?
I didn't. I do like that.
So I told her to look, what I told her to do, oh, see, this is so hard. I'm going to move you guys around. Let's see.
That help if I put.
Just really quickly on this tip. So I said the first thing I want to kind of bring your attention to is when you lay your pictures down, then just kind of pull over some of the pattern colors you're going to be working with and see what you feel like when with that kind of feel.
And I felt like this was a little too cheery. I kind of want it to be a little more neutral.
Neutral.
Yeah.
And that's because
that's good. I didn't see that page.
Well, and we haven't even got to our patterns because there's lots of patterns you can choose from. But it's really kind of like the feel that you want for your pictures. And I think that's why you felt like with the white. Remember when we had the white?
Right.
You were feeling like it was too bright.
Right.
Which kind of makes sense because you're kind of going for a mature feel.
Right.
With these pictures.
Right, and there's so much greenery in here
They're
that
definitely,
I thought that this...
They're definitely more mature.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's so funny. No, it's a thing. People are into it, and it's totally normal. No, it doesn't offend me at all. It might offend some, but not me. So that's kind of where she was, and she settled on the green. She liked the green. She kind of liked the softness of it, but yet it helped the pictures, right?
Right.
So personal preference, solidified, perfect. Then I told her before we can get started designing, hey Darlene, hey Barbara, I wanted her to just kind of pick out some title cards because you want to work with your pictures and the titles that you want to incorporate into your page before you start officially creating. So she's just going through the title cards just to kind of see if there's one specifically she wants to work with for this layout.
I think that's the one I want.
Okay.
Is that the...
And you can, like, sometimes, like I said, you can incorporate, like, one, like a main title, like with a subtitle.
Right.
So
okay.
that happens a lot. You'll see that a lot on our pages, too. But you want to make sure to keep it in mind because sometimes, like, you'll get through a layout and you're like, shoot, I wanted to use it, and you forgot. So once you have those decisions, right, your background sheets picked out, your pictures that you're going to work with, and any other special titles or things that you want to incorporate, then we can start playing.
I like that one too.
Live your life. Yes, that one's fun.
And I don't know if I like it because I like the colors that it pulls out of this.
Okay, so I'm going to try to rotate us here and put you guys over our shoulders. If you guys want to hang around, you can check, you can keep listening and watching while we're kind of working with this together. So not, you know, very casual video, but thought we would share the process.
Maybe.
Ooh, we're back. We're back. No worries. Okay,
Yeah,
share the process here.
I think I like this lighter color better than this. It's pretty cool though. You know what? This is arrows though. And this is archery hunting, so I don't know.
Oh, do you like the blue better?
Well, it's not that I like the blue better, it's that I like the pattern better because this is arrows and this is archery hunting. This is their first archery hunt.
Okay.
So
So really, it's really just a matter of what complements your pictures the most. The patterns will be the patterns, so I don't think you should put too much thought into that, like, because you'll have other.
Because you're not even really seeing that.
Yeah, your layers are what's gonna really set the mood, so that's
Okay.
where you should start.
Okay, then this feels better. This
Okay.
feels better.
So if you like that feel and those basic decisions, we're set to go.
I do too. I do.
Okay, so now the fun begins. So we're going to start by pulling all this to the side, so we know we want to use these.
Okay.
These are the three
What's
that you
this
may be
one?
thinking.
Yes. Yeah. 4. I want that too. Just the.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
so those patterns on your
Uh-huh.
title sheets are what's going to come in with these.
Oh, okay.
So as
leave
far
that.
as, like,
Okay.
patterns and colors.
Don't use one of the like this.
Yeah, your filler
Yeah,
cards, I
okay.
would keep them.
Okay.
But
all
these
right.
are the two titles
Yes.
that you love.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, so we're going to move that over there. What's your guys' view? Is this helpful to some of you guys? Hopefully it's helpful. If not, yeah. Okay. And you have tons of pictures. Like you have,
Yes.
this is all one event.
Right.
Right here, right?
Right.
Okay. And we're going to
That's
try to
the
incorporate.
one you don't like.
It's just a little like, but it's part of the story.
Yeah, it
and
is.
it's part of
It is.
their thing. I know, like I said, it's people's thing. So, okay. Do you have a border in mind that you want to use?
I'm not familiar enough with the borders
To have like
but something maybe that looks like mountains. Maybe not scallops, but chevrons. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, you like the chevrons? Oh,
Well,
so
I
maybe
like the pointy.
Spook
I like-
Alley. Maybe Spook Alley.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because that one is a fun one. Let me find that one if we can find it. It might be over here. Okay, so we're going to start with the border. And one of the things I was just telling Beth about is that, and I get that it's kind of like a preference, but one thing that I notice people is trying to piece it. And I know from playing with it that it really speeds it up if you do the steps: design, trace, cut, ink, replace.
Okay.
So if you actually design first instead of trying to be like piecing it, it really does speed up the process. So where's our spook? I need to organize those. So we're gonna start grabbing the border. Sunnybrook. Everything else is in here except for that one. Let me check the other thing.
I'll look at these while you're. McKay's kind of cool too. They're just not pointy enough, I don't think.
You like the pointy. And that's fun because some people, like spooks, some people not so much.
I just kind of want to replicate the mountains.
Okay.
Oh yeah, chevrons too. Not definite, but
This is crazy. There we go. I'm like, where is Spook Alley? Found ya. Okay. So this is Spook, just to kind of give you a look at it here. So we have this one, which could be like your mountain feel that you like.
mm-hmm.
And then we also, this is the one that you might be thinking of. Because it's not chevrons, but it kind of has that
Right.
feel. Do you like
Right.
that?
I do, but I want it to be a little less symmetric. I want it to be more up and down and up and down. What is
Okay.
the word? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like more like this, but
So then any of the borders would really kind of give you that feel
Right.
on this. So let's try it. Here, I'm just going to pick one for
Okay.
you. Like the one that comes to mind. Anybody have any suggestions for borders that she should use? Like maybe Chestnut Drive.
okay.
I haven't seen that one.
I just
'Cause
see them when I pick them.
I know. And of course, it's the other one that I'm not quite sure on. But see, that kind of has like that feel, though.
It does.
Do you like that?
I do.
Okay,
I
let's
do.
go with that one then.
Okay.
All right. So basically, we're going to start playing, and we're going to definitely be using this
Okay.
accessory set, right?
Right.
Wilderness. Okay, so we're going to open that as well.
Like this.
Oh yeah. See, that's super fun, and it's really fun, and you can even almost do something similar. So, I'll just put that there. And, oh, I was going to show you that. See here on this, look how fun that is.
Oh yeah, that it looks bigger here than it does. in
Yeah.
this. Yeah. That'd
So-
be cute.
I mean, we didn't grab that title, but if you like that title and if you think it works, which I think which could work, we could incorporate that in something like that too. So it was just one of the 4x6s,
Oh, yeah.
that one,
That
yeah.
one. Oh,
See,
yeah,
that's kind of fun, huh?
Oh, that is cute, yeah.
And we need to add a lot more pictures than what you see here because you
Okay.
have a lot more than
Right.
that.
Right.
So we're going to add more than that.
Are you hoping to get all of this story on these 2 pages?
I think we can.
Okay.
I think because this is one event, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It's definitely doable with 10 pictures.
And some of the pictures I don't need to put on there. I just have all of them,
Okay.
you know, so.
Okay, so that's good too.
And some of them, like this one, it doesn't have to be the whole,
And we'll crop them down,
yeah.
Yeah,
That
we'll
one doesn't
use-
have to be the whole picture. It could just be,
a portion of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, so is there, so like that's a good view
I
one.
love that one. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's usually helpful, is just kind of go through, are these 2 different people, right?
They are, right. My husband and his friend. So I want those 2 pictures for sure.
Sure, okay.
That one's kind of dark, so I
It
don't
is,
think
I
we
agree.
need that one.
See, that's what I would do is eliminate those.
And that one I don't need.
It's in the process. And that's kind of the same thing happening here, right?
Yes,
Oh.
that can definitely be.
I love the thing right
cropped.
here.
Yeah, I love the fact that this was their first elk and they dressed it all themselves. So
That is great. It's awesome. Okay, and there's the lovely,
yeah, and
Afterbacks.
I don't know that we need the cape.
it's up to you.
Yeah.
I have no judgment on it. It's
Right.
your family album and that means something
Yeah.
to them. So we can incorporate it. It's up to you. And that's the 2 of them together?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay, so that's the
That's-
only
so
picture
that's
we have.
before.
Mhm.
Yeah, these are before.
Okay, perfect. So we just eliminated 3 down.
Okay.
And usually what I do, just so you know, when I have extra pictures like this, when I put it in my family album, I'm not necessarily going to scrapbook another book with these.
Right.
They were just like ones that I printed, and so what I do is I just slide them behind my page protector.
Oh, okay, that's a
So I
great
don't really
idea.
throw them away or anything. They're not going to hurt by sitting in your page protector.
Right.
But they're just miscellaneous ones that were kind of, they tell the same story these ones
Right.
do. Does that make
right,
sense?
Right. Yeah, I really don't think we
So
need
when
that
I
one.
have extra ones that I printed, then I do that.
Okay.
Now when I print pictures though, granted these are from the old
96.
cameras.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I do that assessment, what we just did,
Right, before
I print pictures.
Right.
So I analyze my pictures and I delete anything that kind of is like,
Right.
oh, they're the same of him twice,
Right.
doing the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Right, like, you would never print that.
I know. That was before digital.
Yeah.
How many of us have pictures like that,
Right.
right? I know. Yeah. But that was before you can see what
Right.
you were taking.
Right.
Okay, so let's put those to the side. Let's start building our page. And so we're going to definitely keep the side A and the side B. So you're going to put one.
Now, why do you do that? What-
Okay, so on the borders, when we trace them out, I think I've showed you this, right?
No, I've
Oh, okay.
done nothing.
Okay,
I've done
we are
nothing.
totally from scratch here.
Yeah.
Like, I know we've talked about it here and there, and
Yeah.
that's why. So when we trace them out, so when we actually go to trace them out, the second step, the borders, the way they work is you line them on the edge, and then we're going to take our pencil and trace it,
Okay.
and you take your other one, and then all you have to do is make a mark,
Oh.
straight cut, and then you cut it once up the center,
It's done.
and then it gives you the 2 pieces, right?
Okay,
So, where's that insert again? With the samples that here. So
Oh.
you'll see that. So see this pattern A?
Right.
That's your B. And so we keep them on
Oh.
opposite ends of our layout when we're designing so that we get those patterns, and then when we get to step 2, the tracing, we just do the one cut and it will replace both sides
Oh, okay.
at the same time.
Save time. and-
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So same here. See how this is A?
Mm-hmm.
That's your B, but we design on opposite sides of our page.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so that's the only really rule when you're designing is to keep your A and B's because it will simplify it when you go to trace it out as well. And balance your patterns. Okay?
Okay.
But if you like this, do you like this kind of how she has this like this?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
It's kind of fun, right? With the mountain.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to put...
You say mountain. Mountain.
Mountain.
Mountain.
I don't know. It's like, what's that one where... Oh, library.
Mm-hmm.
one really was your the one with them together, don't you think?
Right, right,
Because that was the start.
right.
So for me, when I'm playing with it, I would be like, you know what? Okay, we can crop that down so we can see that it works. Are you okay getting rid of all of this?
Yeah, that's kind of overexposure there
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. So we can do that. We could even go a little bit smaller and do a 3x3. Does that work for you? For cropping that? Do you want more of the trees?
I think I want more of the trees,
See?
just to get that hunting feel.
Okay, absolutely. So if we did that, then what we can do is set the mood for the one focal point, the one that we want up here.
Okay,
And I would almost recommend then, like, that's the start of your story.
okay, okay.
Does that make
Get it.
sense?
Yep,
That's
yep.
kind of what I do when in my mind. So
Okay,
we have kind of limited space here, but we'll make it work.
one thing that I do want to do that with this is this, that up until this point they rifle hunted. This is their first archery hunt. So
Okay.
I want some
So I'm like, okay. And so it's kind of like a move things around until you
Puzzle.
come up with your
Okay.
design. Yeah. And then you can see which ones maybe you want to keep as 4x6s.
right. That one definitely has to be a 4x6.
Yeah, I agree. So again, we can kind of say, okay, well, if that's the case,
Oh, I see what the okay.
we'll see that would be this
So,
way.
see, I'm learning something every day because when I think about these, I think, why do I need this to cut something 4x6? But
Right.
it's not just for the cutting, it's for the playing. It's for
the
placing.
designing,
Right.
And that's what I was telling you earlier, like the designing, if you can design, you will retrain your mind to just sit and play.
right.
And then when the playing's done, then the tracing and the cutting happens.
I see.
Okay? So
yeah.
you want to kind of just say, okay,
Yeah.
I'm just picking my pieces to play with
Okay.
right now. How about, are you cool with trimming that down?
Let me see if it does get the whole thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
So we got to trim some of them down if you
Right,
want
if
to
I
get
wanna
the
get all of them
10
in there.
pages. If you want to have a page that also has a little bit of a design to it. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
Not
right,
just plastered with
right.
pictures.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay because
Okay.
you can't see that anyway.
So I'm going to go with that one. And then usually when I do 4x4s, I tend to do them together.
okay.
So it's just something, or like even over here, we can say, okay, we're going to do 2 4x4s together over here.
Okay.
Can you guys see the full page? Okay, sweet. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's see. So we said this one's going to be a 4x4.
Right.
And I'm really starting with your pictures because you have 10. Like we
Right,
have
you
10.
gotta
We want to fit on here.
Okay.
So we wanted to have 10 pictures. So that's another one. And then almost we should just do them both together.
Correct.
So we'll do
Okay.
the 2 that you liked
Okay.
of them individually.
Okay.
We'll do them top bottom
Okay.
like that. And 2 5x4s.
Okay.
So, but see, I would almost repeat this concept with these
Okay.
over here. And so, let's see. What of this picture do you want?
I want that. You know what I mean? I want their makeshift table and butcher table.
Okay,
And
so what of that one do you want?
then we'll just do the same with that, correct?
Okay.
I mean,
Can it go this way?
it can. Yeah.
Because a lot of times with 3x4s, I like to play with them like that
Okay.
or like that.
Okay.
But because on this one picture, we wanted it to be
Right. It has to be.
not this way, we wanted it to be this way. I would try to work that into my design or
Do
something.
you think that needs to be a bigger picture or not?
We
a
could
Bigger?
we could try doing like a 4x4 concept.
Oh, I kind of like the rectangular.
You like that?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I like the rectangular. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need our cupboards up there.
So this is kind of the end story, right?
Right.
This is the
Correct.
finishing, this is what they finished
Right.
with. Okay,
Right.
so we're going to put that there, and we're now going to use these instead in our design. And I almost think we could and on it.
Okay.
So we go from way or I'm doing them this way. Like
Right.
I don't do a lot of this. Like
Right.
I don't do a lot
Right.
of that.
Well, that doesn't
But-
even feel. That doesn't even feel.
Yeah,
Because
and
it's slow.
sometimes you feel like you have to feel the space.
Right.
But it's okay to have empty
Sure.
space.
Sure.
You know?
Just like it's okay to have a quiet pause when you ask a question.
Right,
Right.
right. So, so that's why. And I remember one time I was helping somebody